Shop smart, shop S-smart. You got that? Welcome to the Olympia. Hello, I'm Mr. L, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Olympia and Black Ops 6 Zombies. And everyone knows this iconic weapon. It's the Olympia, which is kind of funny talking about it because the last time we saw this weapon was in Modern Warfare Zombies. But here's what's really fascinating to me. The last time we saw the Olympia in a round-based environment was buried all the way back in 2013, which, Jesus Christ, that's long. And that's what she said. But making its return to round-based zombies 12 years later, how well does the Olympia perform as a special weapon in Black Ops 6 Zombies? Well, let's see how this double-barreled shotgun performs against the undead.
Let's go.
Available in a... I can't believe I'm saying this. Available in the Beavis and Butthead event, or unlocking it via the armory for 250,000 XP after the event ends, the Olympia is a semi-auto double-barrel shotgun special weapon that comes with a fire rate of 171 RPM. It comes with 2 rounds in the barrel and 100 rounds in reserve. The Olympia can be used as a starting weapon via loadout when you start off in the game, and can be found in the mystery box for a cost of 950 points on all maps. The reload speeds for the Olympia aren't fun, clocking in at 3.35 seconds when loaded, and 3.56 seconds when the barrel is empty. With how much you'll be reloading, it's going to make Speed Cola one of your first perks to buy when using the Olympia. The iron sights for the Olympia are honestly great. They're not obstructive, and they're also extremely straightforward. But if I'm being personally honest, I find myself firing from the hip or barrel stuffing with the Olympia, as I find that more effective for killing the undead, rather than aiming down sights. Speaking of which, when it comes to killing the deadites, the Olympia is honestly pretty solid against them. Its damage against the zombies is comically high at gray or green rarity, and it can pull off one-shot zombies to the chests or the head very damn well. But you can't afford to miss your shots, as ammo isn't the issue, reloading is. Because with how much you'll be reloading, you cannot afford to miss shots, otherwise you'll get surrounded by the undead. And if that adds more salt to the wound, as typical with most unpack-punch weapons, the Olympia does struggle to kill the special and elite enemies, as you'll be chewing through ammo and constantly reloading, which is not fun. Add in the weak damage output against the special and elite enemies, and it's just a bad time all around. But here's some good news. The pack-punch version is a completely different animal, and is probably my favorite special weapon to run when pack-punched in Black Ops 6.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
When you throw the Olympia in a pack-punch, you get the Pluto, which, don't worry, is another name for Hades, which is a very nice nod that I'm glad the developers gave attention to. Then again, I'm probably gonna call the Pluto the Boomstick, because come on now, you know why.
This is my boomstick!
Anyway, the Pluto now comes with 4 shots in the barrel and 80 rounds in reserve. The gun still retains its semi-automatic fire rate, but holy shit, this is where it gets awesome. The Pluto now has built-in Dragon's Breath rounds when pack-punched, and it is extremely effective for disintegrating hordes. And the Dragon's Breath actually works. I know people say the Olympia came with Dragon's Breath rounds back in Black Ops 1 and 2, but in those 2 games, the Dragon's Breath was only cosmetic. It didn't actually work.
Oh, good. I was starting to feel like a real dick.
Yeah, I probably did ruin a lot of people's perception of the Olympia back in those games, but whatever. Anywho, the Pluto, with its Dragon's Breath rounds, is flat out insane against all types of enemies. The shots are comically strong for taking down the undead, which obviously depends on what rarity and pack level it is, but Trophy Packed and Legendary, the gun is a literal boomstick against the undead.
Boomstick!
Oh, and it fucking annihilates the elite enemies. Since the fire rounds linger on all enemies, especially the Abomination, it takes their health away, and it's just awesome. Its damage across all types of enemies and zombies is just amazing, and it just makes me happy to see another legacy weapon done justice in Black Ops 6 Zombies. But with that said and done, let's talk about the zombie build for the Olympia. Wait, hold on, I'm sorry. What do you mean there's only 2 attachments to the Olympia? You serious? Okay, oh well, here we go. For your attachment for the zombie build, equip the cutoff stock for the Olympia for faster aim down sight speed and overall better movement speed. I would recommend the short barrel, but honestly, it doesn't really work most of the time and I don't find it that necessary to run. Not to mention it's not that effective to use in most zombies games, but I digress. I will say though, I do have 5 very specific augments to run on the Olympia, so let's talk about the augments. For your first augment, equip the classic formula augment for Speed Cola for much faster reloads. Dead Draw for Deadshot Daiquiri for smaller crosshairs, Double Standard for Double Tap for double damage to the chest for non-critical kills, the Electric Cherry augment for Elemental Pop to kill any zombie that surrounds you whilst reloading, which, fun fact, the augment's Electric Cherry Burst gets stronger if you reload a full empty magazine. And lastly, the Crit Eye augment for Death Perception to give you the chance to get a headshot when aiming for the chest. These attachments and augments will transform the Olympia from already busted to, I know I keep repeating myself, to a literal boomstick of destruction.
Boomstick!
You'll be able to incinerate and destroy the undead at ease with this amazing augment and attachment combination. Seriously, it's gonna make you fall in love with the Olympia. In conclusion, the Olympia in Black Ops 6 Zombies is such an amazing special weapon to use. It has strong shots, and it's just a very satisfying weapon to use. Sure, reloading may be a bitch, but once you have Speed Cola, it's pretty much a non-issue. Once Pack Punch, the Pluto and its Dragon's Breath rounds will be the road plow that you'll need for disintegrating hordes of the undead in Black Ops 6, and it'll be the tool for murdering the special and elite enemies that stand in your way. With the correct augments equipped, it'll make the Olympia even more powerful than it already was. It's so damn good, it's kind of awesome to see. Seriously, try out the Olympia. This weapon will make you feel like you are Ash Williams in Black Ops 6 Zombies. Well everyone, that's all I have to say about the Olympia. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and join me next time, where I'll be unfortunately covering Healing Aura, which I'm not looking forward to at all. Until then, this is Mr. L, logging off.